In the past 2 years, I've been blessed to have been able to explore different places around the world on two wheels. From the Himalayan mountains to the hills of Italy and the never-ending twisties of northern Thailand. However, I've always wanted to explore more of my own country on a motorcycle. In this episode of Beyond the Ride, I get to do just that with Motorismo as I take my T7 and head to the Queen City of the South.
All right, welcome to Cebu.
It's been ages since I've been back in Cebu. And I must admit, it wasn't a place I thought about going to explore further on a motorcycle. But when I was told that the plan was to do a loop, which included stops in Bantayan Island, Boal, Oslob, and back to Cebu City, I jumped on the chance. And my weapon of choice would be my trusted rugged steed, the Yamaha Tenere 700. Our first stop would be to have breakfast, then get on a Roro and make our way to Bantayan Island.
All right, so after a quick breakfast, we had about an hour and a half really wet ride, and we made it over here to the port, and we're gonna load the bikes on a Roro and head over to Bantayan Island. Hopefully, it's not too rough.
Unfortunately, the weather did not cooperate. But our spirits were still high as we got on our first Roro. The Roro ride started out okay, but as we got further from the mainland, the waters got rougher. We eventually got to Bantayan Island in one piece.
Made it to sunny Bantayan Island. I'm actually medyo kala ko roller coaster. But that's part of the adventure, diba? I mean, when you go and do these kind of tours, these kind of rides, expect na yun na expect the unexpected. But it's all part of the adventure, all part of the fun.
The next day, the weather kind of held up for us to ride around the island and visit some of the famous local spots. So of course, on the trip to Cebu, I chose that Tenere 700 to bring because, well, it's a pretty basic bike, and I'm having hiccups. And it's pretty rugged, and I knew we were gonna go through some, bad conditions, especially with the weather. And I didn't want to bring the MTS on the Roro, at least not here. And I was right because the Roro ride here was kind of pretty rough, and we had salt water entering the boat, entering the ship, and of course hitting the motorcycle. So once we get back, we're gonna need to clean the bikes thoroughly because it's got some salt water on it. You can actually see right now there's some kalawang already on the chain. Yeah, so we're in Bantayan Island. First time on a motorcycle.
So ito guys, ang tawag dito ay Dangdang Q. It's a local
Banana
delicacy.
Q. Parang banana Q, but
Oo.
not.
So ang ginagawa niya, iniihaw siya instead of the usual na fina-fry. Tapos margarine and asukal na puti. Sarap, malambot yung saging. Sarap, kamusta?
Sarap.
After a side trip to the Virgin Islands, we found ourselves back on the Roro to make our way to Boal.
The ride took us a while, and there were several missteps along the way, including a flat tire for Inday rider.
So it's around 7:30 right now, and we're still on the way, still a couple of hours away. And unfortunately, Inday Rider's tire is flat.
Yeah, that's why pala iba yung feels ng handlebar. I thought it was on sa front, yung pala nasa rear palang flat.
Getting it fixed right now.
Good thing we have the kit.
Yeah,
Good thing we have the repair kit. So always bring that.
that's right. Absolutely, always bring it,
And
especially.
thank God for being tubeless.
Yeah. That's the
Yours
benefit.
is
That's the benefit. No,
You're not
that
tubeless,
that
right?
Tenere is not tubeless. Pero pang off-road kasi. Off-road din siya mahirap sometimes yung tubeless. But yeah. Sana lang wag umulan.
Oh, yun na lang.
Yun na lang, di ba? Sana lang wag
Please lang.
umulan. How's your smoke visor?
I didn't use it. Wala. Kaya yung hangin nasa mata ko lang eh. And hindi maganda yung taste pogi ng tail tie.
Hindi nga.
Hindi.
Actually-
not worth it. For me.
Not worth it.
For me.
Why?
it's not.
Let's look at your back. Actually, okay naman eh. Same color rin naman siya eh. Alright, so we left Bantayan Island around 2:30 p.m. or so. It is now 9:10. We just got to Malboal. Yeah, Malboal. Yeah, so we went through the twisties at nighttime. Buti na lang hindi umulan. Unfortunately, Inday Rider's Beamer got a flat tire, so they're still back there. They're fixing it. And we need to get something to eat. I'm starving. So we're here with the world famous Step 5.
World famous talaga.
World famous.
And the ever popular with the girls, Jinno Rufino.
No, but Steph, before I ask you more about Motorismo,
Okay.
I want to ask you about the ride that we just did because it's nighttime. Dun tayo sa twisties. Siguro mga 5 hours, 4 hours.
About 4 hours, yes.
And most of us naka-adventure bike. Ikaw naka-naked.
O diba, tinapang ko talaga.
Okay.
So, if you're wondering, ang dala kong bike is CB650.
Yeah.
At habang sila ay lahat comfortable sa adventure bike, ako, is ganda.
Oh, naka-ano pa yan,
Is
naka-tail tie,
ganda.
di pa.
Oo, kaya,
Pakita,
guys,
pakita.
So, huwag nyo na lang pansinin, okay? Is ganda talaga. Pero ano naman siya, actually it was okay. The downside lang siguro, medyo masakit siya sa puwet. Masakit siya dito. So, any longer than that,
Yeah.
baka sukuan ko. Siguro mga hanggang 6 hours lang ako.
So, were you close to waving the white flag and saying, hindi ko na kaya, guys?
Hindi naman. When I joined Motorismo, alam ko na it's gonna be a loop. There are gonna be longer rides.
Yeah.
Mas mahaba talaga siya. So, medyo naka-prepare na ako na
Ganyan talaga.
Ganun
Yeah.
talaga. And I chose the bike that I brought. So,
Yeah.
ganun talaga. Diba?
And speaking of, but there's a joy in that, diba? Because sometimes when people go to different islands dito sa Pilipinas, they rent bikes. But here, you bring your own.
Oo. That's
Diba?
that's the biggest common kay Motorismo. So if you guys are wondering, si Motorismo kasi it's like a travel agency, but you bring your motorcycle with
Yeah.
you.
So you explore 7,107 islands on your motorcycle. That's special.
Yon. And
That's
then,
special.
their design sa trip is parang loop talaga siya. So, yun nga, as mentioned, madami yung islands ng Philippines. Ang gusto ni Motorismo is maikot siya isa-isa. And then, at the same time, since travel agency nga siya, the clients just have to pay for the package, but everything's included. As
Yeah.
in,
All right. So of course, you can follow Motorismo on Facebook, on Instagram, my YouTube channel din sila.
yeah, they do have a YouTube channel.
And of
so.
course, you can follow Steph 5 in all her social media platforms. YouTube, Facebook.
I have a Facebook account. It's Steph5. Instagram and TikTok, it's at Steph.5 and YouTube also. Just look for my name.
All right, Steph. That was impressive.
Nice.
That was impressive.
Thanks. So see you, hopefully,
Next one.
in the next loop.
In the next
Yes.
one.
Alright, so everybody's favorite vlogger, si Inday Rider. Today, medyo namalas ka
Oo nga eh.
on the way here from the port.
Friday,
Friday the 13th. Oh.
ako, I took the
You took one for the team.
yes,
Yeah, so she got a flat
flat tire.
and then medyo gabi na yon. What was the whole experience like? Of course, that's part of it. It's part,
Yeah.
something like that happens.
Iba pala siya when yung flat is sa rear.
Yeah.
Kasi sa front, it's easier to, notice it kasi your handlebar is heavy.
Yeah.
So kanina, I thought the front may diferensya kasi ang bigat talaga.
Yeah.
I didn't know na yung likod ko pala. Pero the travel naman, kasi sabi ko, yun nga yung napuna ko rin, dapat we should be parang very cautious lagi when we ride.
Yeah.
Na dapat whenever we ride, pag naiba yung feel ng bike mo from the usual thing, dapat you have to check the whole bike.
Yeah.
Kanina I checked actually kaso gabi na.
Yeah,
Hindi
gabi na.
namin alam, it's
Yeah.
the rear pala yung may problema. Pero it's a good thing nga that we're all prepared,
Yeah.
'di ba? And wala naman naging aberya. So, thankfully I'm safe pa rin kahit I had a flat tire.
But what's been your favorite part of this Cebu loop so far?
Actually yung kahit umuulan,
Hmm.
masarap siya kasi it's the cool weather na naranasan natin. And sa akin kasi lahat ng loops, enjoy ako. Kasi different loops, different roads,
Yeah.
different experience.
Yeah.
So with Cebu, quite different lang yung mga roads niya kasi medyo malubak.
Medyo? Hindi,
Medyo malubak talaga.
Malubak talaga.
Pero ang sa akin naman, whenever we do kasi loop rides, every loop is an experience.
Yes.
So I get to learn in different loops, different roads, different learnings.
Yeah.
Yun yung natutunan ko.
Saka HPG Tiger na rin to eh. So,
Hindi naman. Pusa lang. Hindi na. Pusa lang.
but if there's a destination that you want to go to with Motorismo that you haven't done yet, what would it be?
I want Philippines.
Philippines,
Yan, yeah.
Philippines.
I want to go to Enchanted River ng
Kala ko Enchanted Kingdom. Totally
Hindi.
excited.
Ilang beses, sawang-sawa na tayo panahon natin yun. Sa Mindanao, sa Enchanted River.
Okay.
Parang I saw some pictures, very maganda yung lugar. And I hope to travel also in Mindanao.
Yeah.
Sabi nila, medyo risky daw, nakakatakot, pero I want to see it for myself. Diba?
I agree. Actually, gusto ko rin Mindanao.
Diba?
Yeah, gusto ko.
Yes, we do invite you to join us on our loop rides. So every month we have different loop rides in different locations. This is the best time to really enjoy your riding career, riding experience.
Yeah.
So this is it. Kasi diba, what is the best thing to do to discover places? On two wheels.
Exactly,
Diba? Yun.
exactly.
So you're closer to nature when you ride on two wheels.
Well, I mean, it's the best for me. It's
Yeah.
really the best way to explore a new place. It's on two wheels. Kasi pag naka-car ka or
Parang-
plane or boat, you don't kulang eh. Kasi on a motorcycle, all your senses are really activated.
Tsaka iba rin yung mga off-road, tapos biglang road, biglang magandang view, stop ka lang. Anytime you wanna stop with the scenic view, you'll just stop. So, iba yung experience na binibigay talaga ng Blue.
All right.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. Of course, you can follow Inday Rider
Yes.
on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, lahat na.
Oo, TikTok, pero di ako sumasayaw. Nakakahiya ko. And join us at Motorismo, and we're happy that Jinno joined us here.
If you want to check out the rest of the trip, go to the Motorismo YouTube channel and check out the Cebu Loop video.
Alright, so this is the man behind Motorismo, Mr. JD. What made you start Motorismo in the very first place?
When I saw your video,
Which video?
the Himalayan,
Okay.
your journey to the Himalayas
Yeah, with Collocal.
with Collocal.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So sabi ko, kasi ba't wala, how come we don't have that here? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, to tell you the truth, I actually really wanted to do that also here in the Philippines. Yun nga lang, the problem that I saw was, well, the availability of the bikes and also yung logistics. But your team did an excellent job doing all of that, the logistics. The Roro pa lang, mahirap na yan eh. So that's I gotta give it to you for making it work because it's no joke. What are the future plans for Motorismo? Are you guys gonna go all around the Philippines, Philippine loop, or what else?
So, the plan for Motorismo is taking one loop at a time. So, different loops talaga siya in Palawan in, I think in April, we're going to be doing that. So, and then enjoy the place as well.
Yeah.
Yun ang pinaka-importante.
Yeah.
This is not an endurance ride. It's more of
It's not a race.
It's not a race. It's leisure.
Yeah. And that's actually one of the things that I enjoy about it, no? Because you go to a place, you enjoy it, you help support the local economy with the local tourism, and that's whole part of the ecosystem that helps not just us as riders enjoy it, but you help the locals as well. Well, JD, my only regret right now is that I have to leave a little bit early, a couple days early, because I have to head off to somewhere else. But hopefully the next time I can join the entire trip naman. But where is going to be the next trip, and how can people learn more about Motorismo?
We have a website. It's called motorismoph.com. So you can book your trips there. And then our Facebook page is at Motorismo Philippines. Just go to the website. There's a lot of loops there.
And is it open to the international market yet, or is it future plans pa lang yun?
Future plans pa lang ang international market. We're in talks with different booking companies na. But currently, I really want the crew and the Philippines to enjoy this one first before we open it up. Hopefully by last quarter of this year.
Pwede na.
Pwede na.
All right.
Let's tighten it para gusto kapag perfect talaga yung
Yeah. So all the viewers out there who are from India, from Europe, from the States, from all over the world, stay tuned because Motorismo will be available fourth quarter this year, 2023. And hopefully you guys can come down and enjoy the 7,107 islands that we have all for you. And of course, you can visit us on our website, which is www.motodeal.com.ph. He's JD, I'm Jinno. Till next time, peace. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.